Hello, Angel Freaks. It is me, your host, Pierre. On today's episode of PKTV, I talk about my tattoos. So, this is a thing that people do on YouTube. So I'm gonna do it too. Let's just get into it. Okay. I started getting tattoos. I got my first tattoo in 2015. My tattoos are kind of funny. They're kind of like they map the start of my changing my life. Doing the scary thing, but the thing I have to do. It's too complicated. Let's just start. In no particular order. This is my first one. It says soft. I share it with 3 people in the world that I love. This is wrought iron. Wrought iron is I like it. I'm drawn to it. It's a soft looking thing that is hard and strong and protects people, whatever, from harm. This says, oh well. I also draw most of these myself, and then I get them scanned and put on me. This is a candle. Just a little bit of hope, thoughtfulness. This one says rose because at the time I could never find a good enough rose to get on me, so I just wrote it. Roses are, very emotional. You gotta find the right one. The right one comes to you. So that's this arm. This arm, this one's a bit more festive. This is like my whatever arm, but still thoughtful, just a bit extra. These are my angel wings. I'm not a perfect person, but it's okay to aspire to be better than you are at your current state. I will die wanting to become a better person every day. Yeah. This says, this was a knife. Not to be a creep, but I like knives. But yeah, it's a knife. But it says there must be joy over it, because if there's no joy, what the frick are you even doing? Like, life is about love and joy, providing that and finding that whenever possible to make life worth living, to have that, to be able to give it back. Very important to me. This says river for River Phoenix, but also Joni Mitchell's River. Blue, the album I really love. I don't know how she did that. She's an amazing witch. This says 23. That was for Michael Jordan, but not as a person. More as a symbol of someone that like excels at their craft and is the best at it. I think that's aspirational to be the best of whatever you choose to do with your life and to be amazing at it is amazing. And then I drew a butterfly on the outside of it because I needed to. I think I did that this summer. A lot of changes, metamorphosis. Well, that's corny. I just gotta come out of the cocoon sometimes, multiple times. Maybe that's constant with no end. This is a thing I drew. Yeah, I'm an artist in case you're new here. But yeah, I drew that. I like to find ways to have symbols but more open-ended, not religious, really, not, not a specific gender, just a bit more open-ended. So this is like kind of an angel figure protecting something safely in there, the flower it's gazing on. So that one I was just trying to, just how I felt. So, a lot of what I do is non-verbal. It's about feeling. I mean, I'm a visual artist, so of course I'm gonna be visual, not always like spell everything out. Making visible that which is invisible, perhaps. Anyways, this one I did not draw. Somebody that I cared about drew it, and then I wrote "forget" on top of it. So you can guess how that went. But I don't get, I like to draw my own tattoos because it's just about self-actualizing. It's more like a feeling. I am myself, therefore I'm connected to myself because I have to exist in this body until I do not. So yeah, tattoos to me is like a mole, a birthmark, a scar, things that happen to this. But when other people, I don't like getting other people's drawings on me because what if something happens? I don't want to think about you every day till I'm dead. So that was a little goof on my part. But the idea was like prayer hands, yearning hands, so it's not religious. So again, just a feeling. And I did like this person's work a lot. So I'm not mad at it, but it was just a little goof on my part. Being alive, taking chances, being open, it doesn't always pan out. See where we're at. So this is my big boy tattoo. That's I got that in New York this summer during a very important moment in my brain. I'm Scorpio rising. And the scorpion just had to come out. I just had to rise this year. So I had a very focused state of mind when I went to this shop. I just walked to it in New York. Turns out the dude's name was Jack, and he's a Scorpio. So I was like, perfect. So I just pointed at some stuff, told him my idea. He told me his ideas, and bada boom. So it was very intense at that moment, and the pain of it matched the intensity of it. So it was more transformative, say a religious experience, for lack of a better term right now. But yeah, that's and to get like it's my only mostly visible tattoo in terms of how I dress. But yeah, that's like well, also a scorpion symbolically has the power to self-destruct and heal oneself. And I'd say the past couple years I was self-destructing. And then during this time of my tattoo up till now, it's been a time of healing. Destruction is sometimes, in my case, self-destruction is or was somewhat necessary in order for me to build what is myself. I had to go through a lot to be what I am in this moment right now. So that's a little bit about that tattoo. Now we go to legs. Sorry, so don't be a perv. So this says profound. I got that. I lived somewhere. 2016. Off the grid. Alone. A little rough, and somebody tried to break into my room, my living quarters, in the middle of the night, Halloween. And it was very scary. It was very traumatizing. I learned a lot. I learned about how I react in moments where it's survival. That was a crazy time. I just had to think, stay alive moment, and thinking, oh, this is how it is. This is how it all ends. But they didn't get in. There wasn't much keeping me from the worst, except for some metal. So that was very intense, and then it lasted a long time, so it was like kind of being terrorized through the night, and then was able to get myself out of that situation, and like throwing my stuff in a bag to just get out of the situation. I don't know why, but I literally kept repeating out loud, I am resilient, I am profound, I am resilient, I am profound. And I helped myself out of that situation. There's no one to call when you're faced with potential evil. So I don't know why I kept repeating that over and over, but I did. And that mantra kept me level-headed. So like that happened, the sun came up, and I went to work like everything was fine. So I am resilient, I am profound. So that's a little of what that means. Just, yeah, like, I'm that bitch. Anyways, this one says cute. That might be my second tattoo I ever got. So that one's significant because when I was little, I hated the word cute. I hated being called that. It just gave me like icky feeling. And I don't really know why. I mean, now that I think about it, I mean, you don't have the words right, but let's say, I mean, I've never talked about this before. So I didn't have the language then, but I wasn't anti-feminine things. I think I've always thought, like, I love beauty, duh. I'm an artist, I'm a poet, like, come on, I'm real, like, romantic with it, it's ridiculous. But I just didn't like that potentially being applied to me. It bothered me. It felt like somebody calling me something I wasn't, that I knew I wasn't. So it's kind of like a mask trans kid, like reclaiming a word that provided me discomfort. But when I got it here, it's like, yeah, I'm cute. But like, cute to me is like, ugly things can be cute, and like, I'm ugly, and like, just like a reclaiming of a word to like a word that brought me discomfort. I don't know, potentially it's like a dysphoria tattoo. I don't really articulate what that is, but it's just a small word. It's a lot for like a person that's called ugly their whole life to be like, I'm cute. So it's kind of like a just a little punk, like whatever thing. It's kind of convoluted. A lot of my tattoos mean way more than they look like. That one's a complicated one. But yeah, it's like it's kind of funny. Like my last joke when I die, like I got cute on me, like this like unlovable ugly person, but like cute certified. Whenever it's like it's like reclaiming different meaning, whatever. I don't really want to talk about it. This is a little heart I drew with thorns. So I'm a conceptual SoundCloud rapper named Lil Beige. That's like a little beige tattoo. It's like a heart with thorns. I wrote this thing, this bit of text. I opened my heart and found out what I needed to know. It grew thorns. So I still have my heart. Potentially it's still open, but now it has thorns to protect itself. Like it won't get hurt again. So it's keeping that openness. The openness is so special, and the world tries to snuff it out. I still have my heart, my openness and sweetness, but it's not possible to get taken advantage of ever. Like, no. So that's what that is. Inspired by Sacred Hearts, but like make it very like as minimal as possible, because that's kind of what I do. So next is another big boy tattoo, a real tattoo. It's a rose tattooed by an artist named Christina in New York. Another special tattoo because the circumstances in which I got it. So I finally found a rose after this search. I found one that fits emotionally. The situation in getting to the tattoo was a very important moment that from the outside does not seem important, but it was. It's a bit of a death. So it's like a mourning tattoo, but also like very important to remember. It's funny when tattoos with the pain and then it connects to a memory of a feeling. I had to feel that bad. And then the tattoo pain event matched somewhat the sensation of that bad feeling inside. And I knew I was never going to put up with shit again. That was like my last bit of tolerance for nonsense, disrespect.